Welcome to the Technologist Forum. James Hicks here again from Hicks New Media, where we talk about the companies, the people, the processes that are helping to enrich our lives from a consumer and an enterprise technology perspective. It's the rage now, right? E-commerce, UGC, video shopping, all of that. It's not new, but it's what's hot. And I say it's not new, but it's something that needs to be taken advantage of. It's something that needs to be paid attention to. A couple of companies out there are doing just that and bringing tools to creators, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs to leverage this rising industry. Got one of them here with us today, so let's get ready for this conversation. Vimmi is the company. Eitan Koter is the CEO, co-CEO, and co-founder. So I got to get that right. Get that right. Sir, how are you today? Appreciate you for being here.
I'm doing great. Looking forward. Totally excited about our chat.
Awesome. Awesome. I'd like to set perspective, right? Again, I gave that throw it against the wall in terms of UGC selling and creators going out and doing shoppable videos and things of that nature. But if you don't mind telling the audience who primarily on this channel are digital creators, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, things of that nature, who you are, your story in terms of why Vimmi, and then again, what the platform is, what the value of the platform that you're offering brings to the marketplace.
Yeah, so my background is in tech, right? So I've been involved in more than like 2 decades already in a variety of technology companies, both private and public company. Raised a lot of funds from venture capital. Also floated the company on Nasdaq with an IPO in 2005, and also launched like 3 startups already. And currently, I'm running Vimmi. Vimmi is a video commerce, social commerce SaaS platform. We already celebrated 11 years for the company, and yeah, I mean, video and is like all over the place, and it's so important. It's an industry that I like so much. There is this song by the Eagles, Hotel California, right?
Yeah.
There's a line there that says, "You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave,"
Okay,
right?
never
So,
leave. You could
so
never
I've been
leave.
with video when yeah, you can never leave. I started with video when it was the transition from analog video to digital video on cable networks and
Wow.
satellites, right?
Yeah.
And I saw how it's evolved, right, in digitization and obviously streaming and Netflix. And today, like, we're receiving this 4K video anywhere on any device, and it's like there's so much pain, to just reach to that level in terms of the technology matureness and scalability, and I really enjoy it. In the last few years, we launched a business unit that is focused on e-commerce and retail. Traditionally, we helped content providers, media houses, mobile operator launch their own Netflix-like white label services, or online video platforms, direct to consumers platforms. But then, live shopping started in China about 5 years ago, and you have like mega sellers that are selling, hundreds of millions of dollars in a year just selling stuff online, right? And on their super apps. And that version of video, which is more interactive, more engaging, more shoppable. And obviously today we have TikTok and short forms, and video can be not just for the purpose of building, brand awareness
Hmm.
and obviously creating conversions, right?
So I did not realize that you were that seasoned of an organization, right? So is the shoppable video the again what I'm calling the social commerce piece? Is that a new arm of the organization, or how does
Exactly. That
Vimeo
was
and the
launched about
platform come?
4 years ago.
Okay, okay. Well,
Yes.
how come we haven't heard about this yet? Well, that's why we're on the Technologist Forum, so we're having this conversation because that's an interesting thing, right? Again,
Yeah.
you've been around for a while, but a handful of folks knew about it, a handful of insiders, a handful of kind of folks that were above in front of the curve in terms of again understanding that UGC and shoppable videos and shoppable online retail mattered and was the next thing coming. Now the floodgates, figuratively, are open. And are you seeing that as well? Are you seeing more and more creators taking the realm and almost honestly maybe taking control of that content? Is it less brands that are leading the conversation and are you seeing more creators that are actually I've got this microphone, I've got this camera in my studio, I've got X, Y, and Z piece of material, whatever, and I want to make a video about it and sell it, and then turning that into something that they give to the brand? Or am I just coming out of left field there?
No, no. I mean, you just define it, and I think in the best way. And this is a great question because initially we thought, yeah, let's go to brands, let's go to retailers because they want to monetize, and they do, right? And it's still in its infancy stage in terms of market evolution, right, in the US. But what we saw is that creators are becoming like the next wave of brands that are more creator-led brands, and we saw that brands are they want to work with multiple influencers and creators, but also the creators and the influencers themselves, they want to work with multiple brands and they want to manage the relationship with their brands, and in terms of content approval, in terms of revenue shares, just having this affiliation structure built in a proper way. So we've just developed a whole suite of solutions that are totally targeting, individual creators, solopreneurs, who are just want to build their brand to some kind of a level that they can start monetizing product and merchandising, and they need tools. They need a variety of tools to help them just use multi-channel and enable that
Mm,
quick checkout. Just use this impulse purchase, which is the essence of e-commerce. Just deploy it not only on their own website but also on their own social channels and marketplaces, giving them the ability just to do real multi-channel, but real multi-channel for conversion, right? For giving the users the ability to create those checkout experiences, because we know it's so expensive to acquire new customers to your own
right.
amazingbrand.com website, right? So why not deploy those checkout opportunities and those video that are already, you know need to be delivered to social media and YouTube and other marketplaces where users are already spending hours every day. So yeah, we need to do some rev share with TikTok and Instagram, maybe Facebook and YouTube, but it's worth it because anyhow you're paying like 40% of your revenues to Facebook, Amazon
Yes,
ads,
sir.
right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you don't know if it's going to succeed. Whatever worked last year is not working today, right? It's more competitive, more difficult, but video is the way to break through the noise organically without paid ads, in a way that is more authentic, more consistent, that create true layers of community and loyal fans that are very, very open, or much more open to accept a proposal from you after they saw you deliver true value through
I
those
love that.
videos.
I love that. Because again, we, the creators, are the trusted advisor, the subject matter expert. We're the ones that our community sees. And if we're advocating, I don't like the word influence, I like the word advocating. If we're advocating for product, service, brand, whatever the case may be, folks are more likely to take another look at it, right? And say, yeah, this looks good because James or Ethan are referring it. So, what's that onboarding process? Right. Are you mobile? I know some of these answers, but I want to ask the questions anyway. Are you mobile? Are you just on the
Yeah.
web? The integrations with, you mentioned TikTok, you mentioned Facebook. So, I mean, where are those other integrations happening as well for someone who wants to sign up for Vimmi?
Yeah. I mean, it takes few minutes just to onboard, and it's a self-service platform. Not doesn't require any special, engineering capabilities or any integration. The first thing that you do is just sync your e-commerce platform product pages, because we need those product pages URL to redirect users once they click buy now, for example. And the second thing that you do is just connect your social networks to our platform, any social networks that you have, like all of them. And what we do, you can then upload your videos. You can import them, by the way, from your Instagram or TikTok, or create new videos and upload them to our platform.
Really?
You associate product, yeah, yeah. You associate product pages to those videos, and you post them or back to social and to your own website as really interactive, shoppable videos. And this is how you monetize, your assets. And it works also for live. I mean, you can go live multi-channel while introducing those products, giving users the ability to chat with you through a chat system, like a multi-channel chat. Like we aggregate all the chat from all the platforms to one dashboard, where you can comment and moderate, and users can check out with an interactive call to action in the video player itself. And we know how to do that across platform, because each one of those platforms give us a set of APIs or various ways to enable this redirect to checkout on each one of those platforms. And we do it in a very, very smart way, just in one click, right? You have the video, you post it, and it's ready for conversion.
How does the affiliate link piece work, or is that even not even a discussion utilizing your platform? Because again, I think about a lot of us use link shorteners and Genius Link or something of that nature,
Yep.
or Amazon affiliate links. Is that still part of the equation, or how does that work?
Of course. Of course, you can. There are a few scenarios. One, you are getting some kind of affiliate link for one of the brands that you work with,
Mm.
or you can also build your own affiliate network through the Vimmi platform, right?
Wow.
And we give you the options so we give you the options not only to sell by yourself, but if someone from your network, can use this affiliate link and can sell, obviously they earn commission. You earn commission, and we just make sure all these layers are fully compensated,
Mm.
throughout these specific events, right? And that link can be redirected to a specific product, specific video, or a category of products. But it's very, very interactive. It's immediately showing up as a video, and it can be a recording of past live event or any of your successful videos. We know from analytics which video is performing very, very well, right? And then you can highlight that video in a more strategic location, redirect to that video just to create those conversion
Got you. I got
activity.
you. Okay. That again, that how the sausage is made piece. I should probably use a different analogy, but that behind the scenes piece right there is critical because again, when I told folks I was talking to you today, and they wanted to know again, but what about all of my relationships with again Amazon and whomever the case? How does everyone? How is it a win-win? That and you clearly answered
Yeah.
that. So that's really good stuff. Let me ask you this though: when looking at where people should sign up, where people should utilize the platform, and what makes sense for. Okay, so someone has sold on Amazon, someone has maybe set up an Etsy store, someone has a merchandise store for gear and things of that nature. Got some brand partner relationships. I see you say the standard tier is the most popular, but I want to get folks
Mhm.
to buy in, quote unquote, to the platform and try it out first. Yeah, yeah, the starter is no cost there, but what really makes sense, right? To go out there and really to make an impact on a creator and possibly again turn into a much more effective revenue stream for
Yeah.
creators, things of that
Yeah.
nature. Where are you seeing folks? Is it the standard tier?
Yes, I mean, and this is like, we are providing all the functionality of the platform in all the packages. Just, the only difference is just the volume of how much you want to do things, how many live shows per,
Got
per
it.
month, how many shoppable videos, like or short form video you want to put on the platform. And by the way, we hear, our customers, and we are launching very, very soon also like a creator price list, okay, which is going to be much more attractive in terms of pricing and better suit the specific requirements of creators, because we learned that it's one side to be, you can be a brand which high volumes, a lot of
Yes.
integrations, probably, but then you can be a creator mostly active, let's say on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. You need something else which is more specialized in what you do and give you all the tools to work with multiple brands on one dashboard, on one console, a platform that you own. Okay, and you can monetize under your own domain. Okay, we also can give you a website when you can just start creating all those products. And this is something that's going to be much more attractive, and we're planning to launch this in the next couple of weeks.
You had my attention already. But when you said that was
Okay.
coming, I am all ears, all eyes, and all. Are you by any chance going to be at NAB,
NAB,
the
yeah, planning
National
to be, yeah,
Association of
and also
Broadcasters in
members
Las
of a US
Vegas?
team. Yeah, yeah, I've been there like 20 times
Okay,
already
so
in my career, so I know the show very well.
okay.
You're planning to be there?
Again, so it'll be my 12th or so, but yeah, I will definitely be there, and I
Well,
just was wondering if we had a chance to meet or something. That would
yeah,
be interesting though. So I definitely, here I'm gonna be selfish for a minute. Let's make sure we stay in contact, because I think that piece right there,
sure.
that differentiation you said between the brands and between creators, our needs are quite different, but the creator,
Mhm.
as we said at the beginning, is starting to become more of that force to be not just reckoned with or dealt
Yeah,
with, but more of that force that's in front of the end customer. So we starting to carry a little bit more
yeah.
clout. So that's going to be an interesting conversation. Um, Let me ask about some of the traditional or some of the legacy, I guess they're legacy now, online and shoppable selling type of platforms. So are you seeing competition? Are you seeing customers coming from like an Amazon Live type of environment, or is that, are they too narrow in terms of what you're offering, since you're connected to all different platforms out there as well?
Look, I mean, we see that creators, they are usually evolving from one major platform. They have most of the followers. So we work with, for example, live streamers or just doing Amazon and that's it, right? Or users are just creators are just active on TikTok or on Instagram or even YouTube, and they never had a choice or some kind of a solution that can help them just scale multi-channel. Of course, there are tools to stream multi-channel like Restream and Ecamm and all those tools, but we talk about real conversion and real shoppability within those videos, whether it's a VOD,
Mm,
pre-recorded video, pre-edited, or a live or a live. Today, you can take your videos, your existing videos from your TikTok or from your Instagram, upload them. We pull them automatically back from your accounts, from your social accounts. Very quickly, we can make them shoppable, and you can post them back to Instagram and TikTok as shoppable videos and actually sell products over there, right? And you can create new videos and just do the same. So, like on Instagram and Facebook, we have like a very, very unique solution. I think we are one of the probably the only company that provides that. It's just to give you the ability, for example, on Instagram and Facebook, you can post a video, and you can just put a caption of a hot word, let's say buy now. And if someone just typed that buy now in the DM, they will automatically get a link to purchase that product through the messenger,
oh, that's
right?
cool. That's real cool. Okay.
And that's a very, very innovative and a new way to
Hmm.
immediately create that conversion, right? Because you have one chat that is shared like a DM shared between all the viewers, and when you just type that hot word, you'll get on your private message as a DM just a link, and you click it and you check out, right? And these are like really breakthrough technologies and, let's say, user experience use cases that are meant to create sales. Okay, so we are kind of in a sales acceleration platforms that help you monetize your assets that you build so hardly. I mean, in the next in all those years, yeah, you have all the followers in one of those platforms. You have now the ability to also to give them the option, right, to purchase. And we know that
Mm,
there is a new digital economy that is right now, I think, taking like a major stage, which is evolves around the three C's, right? The first C is content, right, which is vital, right, for uh, to create that differentiation and building the second C, which is the community, right? So content builds community, and the third C is commerce. So commerce community triggers sales, triggers commerce. So you can need to focus on content creation, build your community. Once that community is in place and you have those following followers, it doesn't have to be big, right? Just the one in your ideal customer profile, your
very
persona
targeted.
that you really, really define it, very, very targeted. They are now more open to accept sales proposal from you. And those conversion rates are going to be substantially high. And now you also have the ability just to deploy those products and videos across channels, including your own website, by the way, and giving the ability to check out. So that's a new breakthrough with social commerce and definitely with video shopping.
Even coming with the master class, ladies and gentlemen, on social commerce. You didn't know that you signed up for a lesson today, but that right there was pretty cool. So the three C's, I love that
Yeah,
analogy. I love that approach as well. Um, I'm seeing on the website that right now you're still in pre-production or pre-delivery of a mobile app. Is that is there some time frames that you can probably? I don't want you to give anything away. I don't want the team to get mad at
yeah.
you
I
or
mean,
anything.
it's like yeah. I mean, we're in the final stages with both Google and Apple. I believe like 2 weeks time,
Okay,
it's going to be available.
fantastic. Because
Yeah,
that's going to be huge.
and
I mean, obviously,
for users who are interested, we are already shipping. So it's
okay. Okay. And is that also
yeah.
at all of the various tiers, the levels? So the essential standard,
Yes,
obviously.
yes,
Okay. Because I
exactly.
I don't want to assume. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to make sure. Because
So
when I get the questions that are asking, how do I and where do I go to sign up for this? Because there's so many
mm,
others, but I'm seeing more. I'm seeing more value in what you're offering and what you're saying is coming. So I want folks to definitely take a harder look at the Vimmy platform. So
yeah.
that's good stuff. What we haven't talked about yet? What's next from your mindset, just in this whole industry, right? From user generated content, from shoppable videos. What do you think if you had that crystal ball, you were sitting on the mountain and you could foreshadow and foresee, where do you see this
Yeah.
piece of the industry going?
I mean, for me, it's clear. I don't know if you saw the latest report. Brands today are investing more on influencer marketing than on paid media, on ads, right? And this investment just crossroads like this year, I think this month, right? So the future is bright for content creators, for influencers, and more people need just to focus on learning how to promote products, how to create content, how to have the right balance of valued content versus product sales, usually around 80-20%, right? Learn how to create those engagements with brands in order to come up with a very powerful proposal focusing on specific niche, right? And any industry, any niche in e-commerce is so huge, right? And you don't have to work in all the niches. Just be very, very focused, on understanding who are your ideal customer profiles, and then brand will approach you, brand will attract you. There are so many affiliates in the middle, and so many companies that are just looking for more knowledge, more inspiration around content creation, and this is definitely the future. uh, I see a future where the biggest brand is going to be creator led, right?
Hmm.
So we see
Agree.
this new economy. We started to talk about the creator economy about probably 3-4 years ago. Now we're going to talk about creator brands economy, right? Those
Wow.
brands of the future are going to be those creators because they're in such a powerful position of understanding consumers, right? They know. I mean, people are investing millions just for AI-based data analytics platforms, right? And
That's
as a
true.
creator, I
Yeah.
mean, you talk to your audience like every day, and that human connection is so powerful. It's like what's no. I mean, the ChatGPT will not help you here, right?
Yes.
You need to know your customers. You need to know them on the emotional level, not just
That's so
basic
good.
foundation. And this is the
That's
big
good.
opportunity. This is the big opportunity for creators, and definitely just, I mean, all the technology is just there to help you just create this much bigger brand, and much bigger dream, I mean, for your business, beyond just selling few videos here and there. I mean,
Hmm.
the opportunities for creators to become like mega companies for the future is right here.
That's so good. Man, I resonate with that. I could keep you here for another hour, but again, I'm going to be cognizant of your time. Let me ask this question in closing. And I'm just wondering again about the platform, because you talked about brands and you talk about, again, the creators. Is there integration in Vimmy for that network to happen? Can brands log into a portal of Vimmy? Again, I apologize if I'm saying it skewed some kind of way, but making that connection between the creator and the brand and things of that. Is that something that you've thought about as well?
Yes, I mean, we are not a creator discovery platform, right? We are integrating to those platforms, but for a
Okay,
brand, one brand can invite multiple creators to the platform, and one creator can invite multiple brands
got
to
you.
work with
Okay,
him on the Vimmi platform. And all the video approvals, the moderation, the scheduling, the posting, it's all happening on our platform. Okay.
that's so good. Listen, social commerce is the truth. Social commerce is it's not the future; it's today. Right?
It's today.
It'll
Yeah.
be ridiculous in the very short and midterm, whatever that may be for folks, 3, 6, 9 months and things of that. But Vimy, I'm seeing some huge value in this. I've got my account. I am definitely going to take advantage of it and definitely be looking forward to this new, as you call it, this creator tier, as you mentioned. So, sir, I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
you.
And And by the way, we are. I'm happy to provide your listeners a special discount, providing a 20% coupon code that you can share in the show notes, which will give you and your listeners, anyone who want to use that coupon code, just copy paste it in the sign up process, and it will just discount your package by 20%.
Phenomenal.
Okay, so that's
Appreciate that.
another incentive that I'm happy to provide.
Appreciate that. So definitely stay
Great.
on the line real quick when I do the closing so I can get that, because again that push may be something to get someone to go from essentials to business or whatever the case may be, right? Again,
Yes.
but by having
Yes.
that buy-in from the organization as well. So appreciate you for making that offer as well, sir.
Yes.
Again, you are bleeding edge, cutting edge, right on the edge, all of those edges, and I think this is going to be an
Mhm.
exciting time for platforms that matter, platforms that understand the power of the creator economy, as we call it again, and then for folks that take advantage and leverage platforms that have that integration. Because again, right out the gate, you said you got them all the major ones that the folks are utilizing. So you're not modularizing, you're
Yeah.
not building those on too, right? You're not bolting those on. You've got YouTube, TikTok, and well, we'll see if TikTok still is is available to us in the U.S. after a little
Yeah.
while. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's going to stay here for sure. And also, I invite your listeners, I mean, any creators out there. We've been asked always by brands to provide not only the technology platform, but kind of a managed service done for you services, including the content
Hmm.
creation.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Okay.
work also with the creators directly. Anyone who is listening or is interested to collaborate, please reach out as well.
Done. Listen, you opening the kimono all the way. I love that. And again, that's what
Yeah.
that's what resonates with me. That it's a real finite list in terms of, again, I don't like influence. I like the word advocate. That I will say, go check this out. And again, being willing to assist folks, because there's a win-win all over the place. Everyone wins, right? When you are supportive, and then we represent, and then we promote things of that. So appreciate that as well, sir. Uh, I am going to go log into my account. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
I'm gonna do a live shopping session. Well, I'm a clean up because this face right here is not good for live shopping right now. I will deal with that, but
Yeah.
and I will reach
No
out to
one
you
cares,
soon.
believe me.
You know, no
What
one's
you're
looking at me.
saying is the most important. Yeah.
There you go. Sound like my wife. Okay, no. Eden, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for the time again, and the attention, and for the information. It's incredibly valuable. And to everyone in the community, if you found value in this, let me know. If you didn't find value in this, still let me know so we can continue to evolve, continue to be better. Eden, I'll talk to you on the other side, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.